날들이 쌓여 고비로 위기로 위로로 너와 나는 우리가 되고 말들이 쌓여 오해로 후회로 화해로 이미 우린 따로일 수 없구나 And our kill is over 끝날 때까지는 끝난 게 아나 아직은 아니 어둠을 걷고 한숨들이 쉬어 깃을 활짝 펼쳐 한숨들이 쉬어 땅을 벅차니 We can fly away 태양 가까이 올라 더 높이 더 많이 보리라 We can fly away 낙오되는 이 없이 우리 영원히 보여주리라 어쩌면 그때 어리고 모르고 서툴 때 허둥대며 헛발질을 해댈 때넌 막혔었지 이래라 저래라 하서라 말들에 글들에 멈추곤 했지 We can fly away 태양 가까이 올라 더 높이 더 많이 보리라 We can fly away 낙오되는 이 없이 우리 영원히 보여주리라 We can fly away 태양 가까이 올라 더 높이 더 많이 보리라 We can fly away 낙오되는 일 없이 우리 영원히 보여주리라 We can fly away 벅찬 심장을 나누 찬란한 영광의 그날들 We can fly away 사랑의 무대 우리 너와 영원히 함께할 테니
You guys are listening to 91.7 KVRX FM Austin. This is DJ Jin, and today is November 5th, 2015. It's 10:04 p.m. I know I'm not Blake. I'm subbing in for him today. I usually DJ on Wednesday and Sunday morning, so if this is your first time hearing me, you can listen to me regularly on Wednesday evening and Sunday morning, but if you don't, you can always still tune into Blake's show. Today, I usually do Korean music, Korean stuff, but today I just wanted to make it all special, and since it's my shop show, I just decided to mix in everything. So I started with a Korean song. It's called We Can by Super Junior Cry. I wanted to start with this song because today is their 10th year anniversary. And this marks they have been the longest active idol group in Korea in history with today's 10th anniversary. And with the 10th anniversary, they are actually, they created their own label called Super Junior label. which is really cool because they're under the biggest entertainment company called SM Entertainment, and they manage a lot of big groups in Korea. But with their own label now, they can actually do their own activities without restrictions by the entertainment group, which is pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. Yeah, but so I wanted to start like a little celebration, woo, and stuff. But today for our rest of the show, I have a special guest in for you guys.
Hey.
Let me turn on the mic for him so that he can actually talk. But hey, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Jim Hampton. I play guitar and I sing and I write songs, and sometimes I go by Jim Hampton. Sometimes I play music and call it Music by Hampton.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. We actually just met literally
hours ago.
4 hours ago. Yeah, how did we meet?
It's been a wild ride. So I was contacted by a friend of mine to, I guess, play music for her. It looked like a studio direction class, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, multi-television camera directing, I guess.
Yeah, an RTF class
Yes.
of some sort in a studio in CMA.
CMB.
CM something.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I like got in there and we started recording a bunch of stuff, and Jin was there as part of the class, and we hung out, I guess, in terms of doing work for a couple hours, and halfway through she said, "Hey, do you want to be on a radio show?" And I said, "Yeah, of course. I have a guitar. Let's do it." So here we are. Yeah, so, it was pretty last minute, but I thought it would be pretty cool. I was listening to his songs for basically past 3 hours. I directed one of his songs, since that's what we're supposed to do in the class, but I really liked a lot of his songs, so I thought, hey, this is what KVRX is all about. We're, bringing these artists, and music.
playing music that's not mainstream, but that's still pretty cool, so I wanted to bring him in for you guys and let him play some of his songs for you guys. Jim also has an event tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm playing, which is in Wells at Love Goat. I think I'm getting on stage at, I think 10 o'clock. It's for Texas Spirits. They're raising money, I believe, for battered women. Sorry, Spirits, if I did that wrong. I'm doing this off the top of my head. Again, 3 hours. But I want to say if you're under 21, cover's $3, and admission is free if you're not, or if you're above 21. But please buy drinks for a good cause, and it's Love Goat, and it's Friday. Come on, y'all. It'll be over at 11 o'clock, so maybe head over downtown after you pregame at Love Goat. It'll be a ton of fun. I'll be there. Buy me a drink.
Okay, cool. I'm not 21 yet, so I don't know how that works for me.
You can still buy me a drink. I think that might be.
I can buy a drink?
You can buy me a drink.
But I'm not 21.
But I am. I think I can.
Oh.
Is that how that works? I don't know.
Okay. This is confusing.
Give it a
But, yeah, so maybe if you like his songs today, you can go check out tomorrow at this event. It's a charity event, too, so.
It's a very good
help
cause.
out.
So,
Yes.
yeah, if you don't like my music, do it anyway.
Yeah. So I'm going to let him introduce his first song that he's going to play for you guys. We're going to try to make it a best audio as possible, even though this was really last minute.
Yeah, you can't see it in here, but we've got a couple of they're talking mics just at random angles at my guitar and at my mouth. We're going to make it work. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be
I don't know if you can hear anything, but hey, it'll be a good time.
Yes. So what's the first song that you're going to play today?
First song I'm going to play, you have not heard yet. I played 4 different songs for Jen, but this one is called Never Been in Love, and it's a slow one. I don't even know how to introduce it. It's kind of about... I'm just going to play it, actually. I think
Okay.
It's somewhat about what it's like to date in college.
I'll ask you questions after you play it.
It's a very personal song. How about
okay,
that?
cool.
I remember it was 2 and you been sitting in the plaza. Can't remember, was it you or was it somebody else? I remember the sunshine at 7 in the morning, I used to feel so warm when I was by myself. I remember it was 8 and we were getting breakfast. I haven't seen you in a while, maybe never again. I don't like espresso, it always gets me restless. But I swear I never focused on a word you said. Oh, I got nobody in mind. Oh, I got nobody in mind. I got nobody if I don't have you. I have never been in love. I have never been in love. These days I'm carrying you and Cupid's ghosts across my shoulders. It's not so bad until you pile up. I remember it was midnight when I met you on the west side. Who's to say, but if I knew, maybe I wouldn't have. See, I don't wanna let you down. I just wanna lay you down easy. I don't wanna let you down, but I don't wanna give you up either. I don't wanna let you down, but I just wanna lay you down easy. I don't wanna let you down, but I just wanna give you up either. Oh, I got nobody in mind. Woo! Oh, I got nobody in mind. I got nobody if I don't have you. I have never been in love. 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 Ta-da!
Cool. That was good. That was pretty good. Yeah.
So,
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I took the time while I was playing it to actually figure out what that song is about.
So what do you think it was about then?
This song is definitely about two particular girls who don't know that the song's about them. And I don't normally write songs for girls, to be honest, but this was more just this like weird idea of they had been like kind of cool things, but they weren't really a thing. And didn't really want them to be a thing, but at the time they were like still probably two of the coolest people I've ever met. Still are. And there was a time when I was like, I like thought back on both of them and was like, you know what, like if I don't if like that isn't something I want, then like there probably is nothing, right? Like if that's like the best I've ever seen and I'm still not into it, then like it probably isn't out there. Which is a really depressing song. I think it's really pretty. I enjoy it. And it's kind of just two or three particular scenes that actually happened with those girls. And just like weird ruminations on it, I guess, to think of a good word. Yeah.
So would you say almost all your songs are based on real experience then?
No, actually. There's a couple. That one was definitely about very personal. Then there's a couple that are more just broader ideas. And a couple that are just like totally, I absolutely do not relate to this at all. But I wanted to write a song about it because of that. Okay. So sometimes it's just for fun. Sometimes it's like one of those things where it's like almost like writing in a journal. Sometimes it's just like I want to make good music. It sounds badass. So
it sounds good. So.
Thanks, Jen.
What was the title again?
Never Been in Love.
Never Been in Love. Yeah. Was it? Did you release any albums so far? Or?
I don't know if it's probably too early to announce this, but I'm probably going to be recording at some point in either the end of the semester or the early next semester. And it might be some sort of EP, depending on how much time and money I have. This is coming out of my wallet. I'm kind of broke. But I would like to record an EP or an album, anywhere from, who knows, 4 to 10, 12, 15 tracks. And I will hopefully be back on here when that happens. I don't know.
Yeah, we would always love to have you here.
Yeah, but in the meantime, you can check out a bunch of demos that I have up on SoundCloud. My SoundCloud is Music by Hampton, so if you were to type that in, it would be www.soundcloud.com/music by Hampton. And I've got maybe 40 different tracks up there you can check out.
Go check it out, guys. I was trying to like figure out all the technical stuff, but
Right.
it sounded good on air, so our mics are good.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys are also enjoying this music. Thursday night, right? But just have a good music on Thursday night and then go party tomorrow. So it's Friday.
At Love Goat.
Yeah, at Love
At
Goat at 8. So earlier than this, but yeah. I know there might be listeners that might be tuning in and it's like they're going like, what is Jin doing at this time on Thursday night? But I'm doing something other than Korean music, guys, and this is pretty dang cool. So, can you explain to us what your next song is?
Sure. This one I thought was a good song to
Yep.
follow that up with because it like references it in like the most superficial, like surface way. But it's again kind of a depressing song. But I went to Los Angeles to intern. I'm a PR major up in UT, and went out to LA to intern at like an entertainment PR firm. And was really excited about it, and like was really looking forward to going. And then I went, and it wasn't necessarily the city, but everyone I was working with and everyone I was meeting in LA was like simultaneously the worst person I'd ever met. And like I didn't necessarily have like a ton of friends out there because it was just me in a new city, and it was just like it was not a good point. So I wrote this pretty misanthropic song about how the city of Los Angeles is a hole in the ground that will someday disappear and break off into the ocean and disappear like Atlantis.
So I'm gonna guess that you don't want to go back there.
I might go back there at some point in my life, but I'm not eager to. I'm sure if I got back there with the right people and actual money, and anything is fun with money, and if you have the right people. But at this point, probably not. I was kind of looking forward to go out there when I graduated, but now I know I shouldn't.
Okay, I'm gonna let you play the song.
All right, one. Start by giving up. Yeah. All the things that I wanna be. I've never been in love. I may have told you that already. Guardian angel couldn't pay the rent, so she moved away. I caught her looking in my eye, I didn't know what to say. The skyline sits across my shoulders, I can feel the weight. Los Angeles before I die, will you know my name? Los Angeles before I die, will you know my name? Should have been a punk. I saw society crumbling. Threw my keys into the ocean. You would never remember me. Guardian angel couldn't pay the rent, so she moved away. Caught her looking in my eye, I didn't know what to say. Skyline sits across my shoulder, I can feel the weight. Los Angeles before I die, will you know my name? Los Angeles before I die, will you know my name? Guardian angel couldn't pay the rent, so she moved away. Thoughts are looking in my eye, I didn't know what to say. Thoughts and killing in my mind like flow in my veins. Los Angeles before I die, well you know my name. Los Angeles before I die, well you know my name.
Wow. That was I don't know, you said it was a depressing song, right?
Yes.
So I was expecting like something slower, like you were doing in the studio.
I don't want to be that depressing. Right? Like, I just want to be able to dance to it if it's going to be shitty. I'm going to be crying in the club.
I feel like on the both first and the second, like this song, it's just like the lyrics are like, you know.
Maybe depressing isn't the word. Maybe it's just sad.
Yeah, it's just sad, but then the beat is so like upbeat. I feel like I need to dance to it in some way.
Yeah, no, that was the idea. That was me dancing. Imagine me alone in Los Angeles in my apartment dancing to that on loop in my room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now you said it might be depressing.
That thought makes it depressing. Yeah.
You got one more?
No. I actually want to give you a quick break so that you can like rest your voice a little bit. I'm gonna play one more Korean song before you come back and just entertain us you more, our listeners. But I will give you a quick break. This song is called "Elevator" by Jonghyun of SHINee. Most recent. I don't know. I like his voice. I thought it might be kind of similar to what we were doing here today, so I will play the songs for you guys.
솔직히 말해봐요 솔직히 말해줘요 숨기지 말아줘요 숨기지 마라 제발 터치는 립베이트에 비친 내 모습은 초라하게 남아 그래도 이렇게 남아 눈 깜빡거리며 숨 내뱉고 사는 이유 날 위해서 만나 아님 쫓기고 있나 안녕 인사해 초췌히 비친 내게 인사해 안녕 인사해 솔직히 말해 솔직히 말해줘요 숨기지 말아줘요 숨기지 말아줘요 언제부터 울고 있나요 그대 어떤 표정 짓고 있는지 세상에 하찮은 얘기 모두 다 알고 있다 믿어요 허나 평생 같은 숨을 나눴던 당신을 난 몰라요 솔직히 말해봐요 많이 외로워하잖아요 솔직히 말해줘요 더는 무리인 걸 알잖아요 언제부터 혼자였나요 거울 속 나와 눈 맞추는 게 어색할
Okay, you guys are listening to 91.7 KVRX FM Austin. This is still DJ Jin subbing in for Blake today. So if you guys are tuning in, trying to tune into Blake's show, sorry, I have something else for you guys. But hopefully it's cool. Right now in the studio we have Jim Hampton with the guitar.
I'm Jim Hampton.
He's Jim Hampton. I'm having a really hard time pronouncing your last name, but then I have hard time pronouncing a lot of stuff.
Like
so.
the hotel, if that helps.
Hotel. Hampton.
Might not help.
Hampton. Okay, that makes sense. That actually did help. But anyway, he's playing some of his songs for us today live. So if you're just tuning in, he played 2 of his songs already for us. The first one was called Never Been in Love, right?
Right.
Right. And then the second one was called Know My Name. Jim is also doing a show tomorrow, and then he wanted to talk about the other show that he had coming up.
That is correct. It's another fundraising show, but this time it's for Texas Lone Stars and not Spirits because I play both teams. It's Texas Lone Stars 5K for Project Princess. It's the first annual. I'm very excited to be playing at it. It is on Sunday, November 15th at 11:30 a.m. It is $30 to participate, $11 to spectate, and it's at Reunion Ranch, which I don't know where that is, but you can find the event page on Facebook. It's called Texas Lone Stars Presents the first annual Project Princess 5K, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be there. I'll be playing music. Maybe I'll even be running. I haven't run in a while. I might die, but it'll be fun anyway. So
That sounds fun.
I hope to see you there, faceless radio listeners.
They sometimes call in, maybe. I know some of their voices, actually. Because they frequently call in, and I'm like, hey, I know you, but only by your voice.
Yeah.
That's the thing about radio.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's just...
Your voice. Not your face. Your voice.
That's all right. I'm not a face for radio anyway. So.
But
I've got one more song for you if you'd like to play that.
yeah, so I wanted to ask you more questions so that our
Absolutely.
listeners can know more about you. So are you a student at UT?
Yes, I am. I'm a senior. I'm a 4th year, but I'll be staying here till next December because I transferred majors kind of late in the game. But yeah, I'm from Spring, Texas, which is a suburb of Houston, and I love UT. I'm a public relations major. I was a geology major for a little bit. Didn't work out. Now I'm here. Now I'm sitting in a radio station, so it's pretty fun.
Pretty fun. When did you start, writing music? Start doing music?
I don't know. First time I ever remember, actually writing a song and being like, this is not awful. I could play this one more time after I finish it. Was, junior year of high school, so that would have been 2010. And 2010.
Yeah, I think so. Right.
2011. And yeah, from there I was like, that's pretty fun. I'm gonna do it again. And if you're into anything creative, you go through these cycles of you'll wake up one day and you realize that everything you've ever done up to that day is really bad, and you're like, yeah, I need to write better now. I need to do better than that. And so you'll do better, and then you'll wake up the next day and be like, okay, that thing I just wrote that was better, it's still bad. It's all of it is crap. I'm not gonna I have to quit. And then you don't quit. You keep writing better, and you go through cycles of that. So I've been doing that for 6 or 7 years now.
Okay.
And so I still think my songs are mostly crap, but they're getting better, little by little.
They're definitely good for me.
Well, thank you.
But
I think that the best stuff is always stuff you haven't written yet. So I'm looking forward to writing new stuff.
You can always
all
write
the
better
time.
stuff, but I can never write anything, so
You should try it. It'll take over your life for 6 years, but it's fun.
The thing is, I don't know how to, I feel like a lot of the songwriters, play guitar as they, do it. I don't know how to play guitar, so...
Yeah, you should learn. It's fun. You should learn an instrument, whoever is listening out there and sitting in the room with me. It'll be fun. We'll start a band together, again, radio.
I play keyboard.
That works, totally.
Yeah, so if you have any, if there's any person...
Yeah, this is an open call. I need people to play in a band with me, I guess. If you're out there, I need a drummer, I need a bassist, and I probably need a guitarist. So hit me up.
I feel like, does no one need keyboard? I don't know.
I need keyboard. We'll get you in there.
Okay, we'll fit it in there,
Yeah,
squeeze in there. Yeah. And So, what would you say your favorite song out of all the ones that you wrote so far is?
Like I said, the best one is always the last one you wrote.
Which one is the last one you wrote? Did you play it yet? today?
I'm kind of working on a bunch at the same time right now, but that's a tough question though. Like the short answer is that it's the last one you wrote, but my favorite song, the song I feel like is the most like tied together, and, like the most full song,
Okay.
like really came out as a complete song. It's called Braid,
Okay.
and it's got a long story, but I was in a rhetoric class in sophomore year. So that would have been, I don't know, like 2013. And it was like a rhetoric of video games, rhetoric of technology class. But we had to play a video game, and then we had to critique it like it was a book almost, like a literary criticism.
Yeah.
And so we had all played this game called Braid, and my essay was on Destiny. And without getting into it, Braid is like a weird game that kind of uses time travel and reversing time as its main mechanic. And so I wrote this weird essay about how it proved and also disproved Destiny, and how like things that we do and don't do all matter, but they don't matter because we always end up in the same place. And like at the end of like, if Destiny exists, then I ended up here for like a reason. But if it doesn't exist, then I'm still here in the studio. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Okay.
So nothing matters.
No. It's just like, what's the point of talking about it? And so one day I was supposed to be studying for finals and started playing guitar because that's how that works. And ended up writing these lyrics down about like space and time and stuff, and how it sort of turned into this weird love song about how if there might not be like the one, or like someone you're destined to be with, or like the person for you, but when you're with certain people and like everything's going well, it basically feels like it might as well be, right?
Okay.
So whether or not you're destined to be with somebody or not, it doesn't matter because you're with them.
So
It'll make
it's
sense
a really
when I play it.
complicated like thinking.
Yeah, it's got some. That's why I like it a lot. It's got a lot of
It's
stuff
like it
happening.
really gets you thinking.
Yeah, and also has something to do with hair. The song's also about hair.
Hair.
Because it's called Braid. So I had
Okay.
to get that mixed up. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna let you play it for
yeah,
the listeners.
Absolutely. Here goes.
Let's go.
I think I knew you in another life. I feel the marks that you left on me. My heart is moving at the speed of light. And I'm losing faith in gravity. Oh no, you're everything at once, everything you wished I was. Anybody else, anyone at all. This time I was losing track of where I was lost. It all of these voices overlap. Come and find me in the past. You even to me as you hold my hand. We're tied together in a single strand. You twist around me, I can feel you there. I'm tied to you like ribbon in your hair. was losing track of where I was lost. And all of these voices overlap. Come and find me in the past. There's a little bit of Milky Way falling to the ground tonight. You're a million miles away, but I swear I feel you by my side. And I know I made the same mistakes, the ones that I make every time. But if I could rewrite time and space, I promise you that I would make it right. Rain, rain. Rain, rain. Rain, rain. Rain, rain. Oh no, you're everything at once, everything you wished I was. Anybody else, anyone at all. This time, well, I was losing track of where I was lost. And all of these voices overlap. Come and find me in the past. Yeah. That's all I got for you.
Cool. That was pretty cool. I like it. I could see why you like it.
Right? I love that song.
Yeah. It's like double meaning. Why didn't you play that song in the studio earlier?
I didn't feel like I could hit some of those notes, to be honest. I'm not so sure that I did just now, but it was fun.
No, it was really good. Thank you for playing it.
Thanks for humoring me. This has been a lot of fun.
I feel like you're just doing so many like shows, you know.
I honestly don't ever do shows, so it's weird that it's serendipitous that I'm on radio when I have two shows to talk about.
Yeah.
But it's been a good day then. It's been a really good day.
You've been playing for a long time.
I have, but I love it. It's better than doing homework. Yeah, Thursday, I was kind of worried. Thursday's normally my day I try to record or write. But my laptop got stolen on
Oh my gosh.
Halloween. So I was
my
like,
gosh.
well, I don't know what I'm going to do tonight since like my means of recording kind of dropped out. But this has been it's just been better than recording. It's been way more fun. So
Well, if it makes you feel better, all the shows that we did in the studio was recorded. And
Yes.
this one is getting recorded right now too.
fantastic.
And I post up my shows on YouTube, so you can go check it out. Your friends can go check it out.
Yeah,
So,
that'll be great.
yeah. So all the music that you did today was recorded.
That feels good.
Yeah.
Getting your laptop stolen and all of the music you worked on for like 6 months disappeared.
I hope you find it. Did you report it?
It's not coming back probably. But we'll see.
That sucks.
That's life. Had a
Yeah.
good day anyway.
Yeah, it was a pretty good day. It's a nice way to end the day.
It
for me
is.
too. Yeah. What would you say your future plans are as a student, as an artist, as a musician? Anything?
I honestly have no idea, which is kind of scary because I am a senior and I'm supposed to know that by now. But right, yeah, people are just reading the box like they have no idea either. Yeah, I would continue to play music in some capacity. I don't know if that means I play shows or I have a band or what, but I would like to also move and travel, and all these are really vague goals, but who knows? I'm just going to let it kind of happen.
Yeah.
Like today happened. Today was pretty random, but it's been a really good day, and I'm hoping the rest of my life will be similar.
Yeah, I feel like even if you have plans, it just doesn't work out the way it's supposed to.
Exactly. Sometimes life is really good, and then your laptop gets stolen, and then it's really bad, but then you have a great day at KVRX. So.
Yeah. Thanks for making it sound good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What would you say you would tell to people who want to write their own songs but are afraid to?
Do it anyway. Actually, should you do it anyway? Think really hard before you decide you're going to write songs, because it becomes a really time-consuming thing, and I don't even know. It's been a really fun thing for me, but I spent a lot of time just sitting in my room playing the same 4 chords over and over again. So before you get into songwriting, really think hard. You go, I want to be that guy. But on the other hand, when you play music you've written for people and you get good feedback from it, or you get any feedback from it, and you just kind of get recognized that, like, yeah, you did that. That's a good thing that you did. That's cool. That feels better than anything else. So actually, you should learn to write songs. It's one of the most rewarding things you can do.
Cool.
It's way easier than writing, like, books. I'll put it like that. Like, as far as writing things goes, you can put a lot of yourself into a song without necessarily revealing a lot of yourself. But I feel like if I was to write a book, then everyone that would read it would know, like, all of my innermost thoughts and how I think people work and things like that. But I can just allude to that in poetry and in songwriting, so that's been fun.
That's cool. So what is your process of writing then?
There's sort of a process, but there sort of isn't. That makes sense. Ideally, if my most, like, processed thing, like when I sit down to write a song, I go, okay, what's the song gonna sound like? And I go, okay, it's gonna have a fingerpick thing, right?
Yeah.
Or I go, okay, it's gonna have, like, a really, like, rhythmic chord, something like that. Or I go, it's gonna be a slow song, or it's gonna be in 6/8, or I just have, like, an idea of what it's gonna sound like, right? And then I go, okay, what's the melody sound like when I play chords to it? Like, what key do I want to be in? I just kind of arbitrarily decide what the melody is, and then if I go, okay, that sounds okay, or I go, okay, that doesn't sound good, and I'll do it until I find something I like. And then, sorry, I'm, like, ranting now.
No, it's good.
And then after that, you go, okay, now what's the song about? And that takes the longest time, because you have to go, okay, the weird notes that I'm playing, and all these chords, what do they fit together? What do they sound like to me? I'm like, well, maybe they sound like, a lot of times it's like a thing that's happening to you in your life, or it's like a person you know, or it's just even a mood, just like I woke up feeling like this today, and you write that mood. It comes from everywhere, right?
Yeah, it does.
A lot of times, though, that's, like, the most structured, and then a lot of times I'll be, like, we're studying for something, and I'll pick up the guitar for, like, 5 seconds, and this will come out, right? Just, you'll be like, that sounds really cool. And you'll be like, I wonder what that sounds like. Or you'll, like, be listening to a lot of the same artist.
Yeah.
Like, this song is definitely a Vance Joy song. Like, this is Mess Is Mine. I'm just ripping it off. Hear it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what happened. I listened to a lot of Vance Joy, and I wrote that song that week out of nowhere. And a lot of times, like, a lyric will pop into my head or something like that. And I go, like, that's a cool lyric. That, like, writes the whole song. And I will write the whole song. And that feels great, because it's, like, the most natural thing. I think those are the best, but you can't force those.
Yeah, a lot of creative minds working together.
Right.
Yeah, but thanks for, I don't know, like, because sometimes I'm pretty sure there's listeners out there who wants to write songs, but they're scared to. And sometimes even I feel like I want to write something on a keyboard, because I have all these keyboard and options, but I feel like I'm always like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to process. So I'm pretty sure a lot of listeners out there who want to write songs appreciate your process, listening to it.
Well, I
maybe.
don't know if anyone's out there and wants to write songs, but if you do, learn as much as you can about music theory and, like, or songwriting itself, and what makes a song good and what makes a song bad, even if it's just, that's a super subjective thing. But listen to the music you like to listen to and be like, okay, well, why do I like this music? And it might be you like a certain thing about the chorus, you might like a certain thing about the chords, or just the sound of the guitar or something like that. And then, like, put that away and, like, file that away in your little toolbox of, like, things you can do as a songwriter. And then try to write a song with that thing, and then, like, get another tool, and then put those two tools together and make something new, and that's when, like, you start to get really creative, and that's the fun part.
Yeah,
So.
it sounds really great. Well, today in the studio, we are heading towards the end of our show. We have around 12 minutes left, but yeah, that was Jim Hampton. Check out his show tomorrow and on November 13th.
Back me up.
Yes. November 13th.
Hang on. Give me 1 minute. We'll just say 13th. Yes. Check it out on Facebook. It's Project Princess Presents the first annual 5K.
You can also check out his demos at
SoundCloud.com/musicbyhampton. All one word, no hyphens, no nothing.
No hyphens, no nothing. Yeah. Well, thank you for coming into the studio today.
Thanks so much, Jim.
I hope to have you again. You know.
I hope so too. I'd love to come back.
Yeah, and we'll have better audio that time.
Yeah, no,
hopefully.
we'll come prepared. We won't do this in 1 hour.
Yes, and then hopefully, I hope you get to record and have your own album soon, so that I can hear it. You know, in an actual album. I would love to hear it.
That's my dream. So.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you would like to say to our listeners? Your future fans, maybe?
I mean, hello. This may be the first time you hear me. It may be the last time you hear me, but it's been really fun.
Cool. Well, thank you. It was really nice having Jim Hampton on our show today on the, well, this isn't technically though, but still, you know what I'm talking about. For the last 10 minutes of today's show, I am going to end it out with some Korean bands, some Korean indie bands, you know, to have guitar and to end out the show. But make sure you tune in on Sunday morning at 7 a.m. for my regular show, and next Wednesday at 8 p.m. on Storytelling. I'm going to be having my 2nd year anniversary show next week, so make sure you tune in. Thank you guys, and I will see you Sunday.
Bye.